So there is a very simple little shortcut tool that you can use within Chrome whenever you're pasting text from one place to another. So this is going to work in slides, in emails, in documents, in anything you do on the web using Chrome. You have the option of Ctrl+Shift+V to paste some text, but without the formatting that it originally had. So let me show you what I mean by that. When I am in a document here, I have 3 paragraphs here I grabbed out of Wikipedia. The first is in Oswald 13. The next is Comic Sans 12 with some red text added. And then the final one here is called Dancing Script, and it's an 18-point font at the moment. Now when I come back over to the Wikipedia page for a second, let's say I wanted to grab some information from this third paragraph here. In fact, I'll grab just say the first little sentence here. Let me grab this part right here. Now one thing it's got in it throughout this entire document is these links. All these blue words are all links that when I'm bringing it into my own document I might not want to include. So that is one reason to paste without formatting. It's going to strip away the link information intentionally. When I come back to this document here, if I wanted to add that paragraph or that sentence to the end of this paragraph, if I just use the regular Ctrl+V, or I were to right-click and use paste, which is of course Ctrl+V, then that will carry with it all the formatting that was originally on the document, the previous article, including the link information. When I click here, I get those links. Instead, let me go and undo. Instead, I can use Ctrl+Shift+V, or I can right-click and I can use it here, paste without formatting. That will drop that in there with no links and the exact same text and format as the paragraph that I'm currently in. Which means I can come down here and do the same thing. If I decide to just slot that in right in the middle of a paragraph, I can Ctrl+Shift+V. Whoa, too much. Undo. There's our undo. Perfect. And Ctrl+Shift+V once. There we go. Drops it right in there. And it is matching the previous paragraph. So I can come in here, do the same thing. Add Ctrl+Shift+V. And that's immediately going to get me that text in the exact way that I want it. So Ctrl+Shift+V is super handy for doing this. It also means that I can grab text from here where it's got some interesting formatting going on. I can come here, highlight all that, copy this information, come down to where I've just got some regular old normal text going on. This is just text that I was typing away in a typical document without any fanciness at all, and I can go ahead and paste without formatting, and it will strip away any of that fanciness and make it blend perfectly with the text that I'm already using. So it means I can grab text that, in this case, maybe has completely different formatting. If I were to strip some of this out, so that we've got just a handful here of information in 3 different types of formatting. There. Delete, delete, delete. So now I've got 3 paragraphs with completely different formatting. Maybe they got pasted in from 3 different articles around the web. I can go ahead and highlight all of that information, copy it, come down to my normal, bland, typical text that I've got in a document, and use Ctrl+Shift+V, or my paste without formatting option here. And it's going to paste in all 3 of those paragraphs and remove all the oddities and strangeness that was going on there, so that all of it now is just my normal text that I use in every other document. So it all belongs, or at least it looks like it belongs. So there's a nice little tip that you can use to paste stuff from anywhere into pretty much anything and strip away all the formatting so that it matches things the way you want them to look.